We've all heard about leasing like a car, but what about a cat or a dog?
Well, animal rights groups say these so-called lease-to-own schemes prey on people's love of animals. But as Jake Stofan tells us, new legislation would ban the practice here in Florida.
Carol Hoover owns Carol's Critters. She's been in business for nearly 30 years, but when we asked her if she'd ever heard of pet leasing, she was dumbfounded.
You know, a car or something maybe, but I've never heard of leasing a pet. It's obviously something we would not do here.
Her reaction isn't surprising. So-called lease-to-own options only began gaining popularity over the past few years, but now legislation has been filed to ban the practice in Florida. Jennifer Hobgood with the ASPCA calls the practice predatory and deceptive.
The problem is most people don't read the fine print, they don't realize they're signing a lease and that they won't actually own the dog until they make payments over a long period of time.
Some victims of lease-to-own schemes report paying as much as 3 times the list price for a pet. For certain dog breeds, that can translate to thousands of dollars.
Even if the dog passes away, dies, runs away, if they can't keep the animal anymore and have to surrender it to a shelter, they're still paying for that dog for oftentimes years.
And if purchasers can't pay, the family pet could legally be taken away by the leasing company. For Carol, the thought of using a pet as collateral is reprehensible.
It must just not be anybody with any heart, any emotions, any clue what they're doing to people if they say that they would take their animal away from them.
So far, 3 states have banned lease-to-own schemes. Animal rights groups hope Florida will become the 4th this year. Reporting from the state capitol, Jake Stofan, Channel 4, the local station.